Good morning to you all. How are you today? How are you today? Okay, excellent. It's wonderful to have you here. I'd like to thank the Barbados chapter of the Internet Society, the Cayfield campus of the University of West Indies, the principal and Dean Depredine, and the Government of Barbados for hosting this second Youth Internet Governance Forum. This year's theme is Smart Youth for a Smart Barbados. We are here today to have a conversation with young people between the ages of 16 and 25 about how the internet is impacting your lives and how you would like to see it develop for your future benefit and that of the country. My task this morning is simple: to welcome you today and to let you know we as a country, as Barbadians, care about you and want to see you flourish. We want to see you live and grow and reach your full potential in an environment where you are safe, healthy, happy, protected, and inspired to be all that you can be. I believe the Minister of Innovation, Science and Smart Technology, Senator the Honorable Kay McConney, would want me to give you an especially warm welcome this morning on her behalf. The last few weeks have been quite hectic for her, and she's not able to join us here today. But I happen to know that she is extremely interested in the development of our nation's young people and is keen to involve you as much as possible as her ministry works with key partners to build what we are calling a smart Barbados. In the coming weeks and months, you'll be hearing even more from her on her ministry's agenda to make the vision for Smart Barbados a reality. So please stay tuned to learn about these exciting new initiatives, some of which involve the youth of this nation. Today, very briefly, I'll simply touch on a few points I believe are important as we chart a new course for Barbados. It seems to me many adults today are in danger of allowing modern technologies to set the pace and tone for how we raise our children and shape the minds of young people like you. Smartphones, smart TVs, the internet, social media, and the influencers driving much of the content on these platforms seem to me to have a bigger influence on your lives than they ought to have if we are raising you to be smart and to think and reason for yourselves. People who know me would say that I love technology and that I understand a few things about how it works. But smart technology cannot take the place of smart people living and thriving and working together to build a smart Barbados. And I was particularly pleased to hear Dean Depredine make reference to critical thinking and the importance of making sure that whatever we do, that we work the idea of critical thinking and creative thinking into our curricula and into our lives. So what do we really mean when we talk about smart Barbados? When technology experts talk about smart anything, they simply mean physical devices and everyday objects like phones or TVs or even cars that are connected to the internet, to sensors, and often to each other. They track activities, store huge amounts of information or data, and predict or respond to their environment in ways that we hope as human beings are helpful to us and to society in general. But frankly, I'm sure that you understand and can explain smart technology better than most of us adults in the room, perhaps with the exception of Dean Depredine. But in all the ways that matter, for us to build a better society, we cannot allow smart technologies to take the place of smart people who build smart communities where we still care about each other and look out for each other. That's what it means to me to be smart. But smart also means that we as human beings can think for ourselves, make good decisions for ourselves that are not just about our own selfish agendas, but are also about how we care for the earth, for the planet, which we have abused and taken for granted for so long. So my challenge to you today as we discuss digital and media literacy and why it matters, and as we see whether you and Barbados are ready for the jobs of tomorrow, my challenge is for you to think seriously about the areas you think would benefit from smart technologies and applications, and how you might contribute in a positive way to raising awareness and developing smart solutions using these technologies. Barbados needs your open, flexible minds, your fresh ways of thinking and seeing the world, your energy and your vitality to help solve the serious national and global challenges we are facing as a nation. Crime and violence among young people like you. Is there a technology solution, a platform, an app, a way of engaging with other young people that you might develop that might help stop the anger and reduce the bloodshed? Child abuse and violence against those who are different and differently abled. Is there a technology solution that might raise awareness and help children and those who feel they're being bullied to feel safe, protected, valued, and better understood? What about climate change, pollution, littering? What about health and wellness, education and training, coaching and mentoring of young people like yourselves? Can you think of ways in which smart technologies, combined with smart young minds like yours, might make a difference for the better in Barbados and in the world? Older people might tell us that smart is as smart does. What does that mean? It means that we are only as smart as we behave or as we act. The dictionary defines smart as, quote, having or showing quick intelligence or mental capability. Just this past Wednesday night in her budget presentation to the nation, Prime Minister, the Honorable Mia Amor Motley, said something I found striking. She noted that young people getting into trouble in Barbados today are between the ages of 15 and 25. She explained that they were the first ones to tell her in the run-up to last year's election, "Mistress, the order is set." The Prime Minister went on to say, "You mean to tell me if they can understand order among themselves, they can't understand order in the country?" In other words, our Prime Minister believes, as do I, that you, young people, are smart. You are intelligent. You understand more about what is going on in society and the reasons why than many of the adults around you. So my question to you today is this, and it also is my challenge to you as you leave here and go back to your schools and into the world. Will you choose to